Hola, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidos a otro episodio de Volver al Futuro. Yo soy Eddie Hunter y esto es Acid Gamers. Continuemos. En el episodio pasado estábamos con el viejo Emmet, que al parecer no nos... Así que vamos a acusarlo em, con su otro yo del futuro. Corre, Marty. Pero córrele, Marty. Mira cómo camina. Corre bien despacito. Solo por eso... Corre, 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 corre. Ok, Doc, necesito de su ayuda.
Psst, Doc.
Morty, how goes the escape plan?
Bueno,
I met your younger self.
ya me encontré con sus...
I gotta say, you're kind of uptight.
What?
You won't even talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
Pues... dice que él no es un
I
científico.
tried asking him about your rocket drill, but he says he's not a scientist.
What? What? Oh, Father.
What's he got to do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering the truth about my scientific predilections, so I carefully kept them under wraps, practicing science at odd hours, away from his prying eyes.
That sucks.
It sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him, but right now, my younger self probably thinks you've been sent by my father to check up on me.
Why does your younger self mutter all the time?
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless...
¿Por qué estará balbuceando?
The Expo!
The expo?
La Expo Hill Valley.
The Expo! How could I have forgotten? In a few months, the younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition, my first public foray into the world of science. Everyone in town will be there, including a number of noted inventors who shaped my career.
So, it was a big success?
No, it was a miserable failure, but it was a spectacularly miserable failure, one which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
Creo que es todo lo que necesito.
Let's talk about your younger self's problems later.
Okay, but don't forget we're on a bit of a deadline here.
Bien, ya vimos que estaba balbuceando sobre la Expo de Hill Valley. Creo que si le hablamos sobre eso al joven Emmet, nos hará caso. Se ve bonito el juego. Se ve curioso que no haya...
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it.
Ah.
Now, if H stands for one-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally H2A multiplied by the... Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Nos cacho. Hola.
Or do we take H to stand for the Hermitian line operator? But in that case, H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A might be equal to A. Oh, stop. Force equals mass times acceleration, of course. That's Newton. But how many Newtons are
Bien,
mass of acceleration?
Martín.
Or the inverse of the derivative of the speed relative.
Lo que no me está gustando. Pero nada más, todo lo demás está bien.
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the
chaleamos de
inverse of
pecar.
A.
Good grief! Is that me?
¿Soy yo?
Young?
I was going to say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. Simonov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So,
It'll be fine.
Ok. Espero que me den una sopa después. Ir de aquí. Del-
will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
cosa.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
Maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator. Great Scott! If H is the Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
You learned so much about science.
Soy el futuro. Soy el planeta Vulcano.
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket power drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect
Cree
when I
que,
sent the paperwork.
o sea, el Doc patentó su taladro y cree que somos...
Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Pues necesito tu rocket drill. Sí, ¿no?
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly
Okay.
operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning.
No, lo necesito esta noche.
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor.
Doctor
Dr.
McCoy.
McCoy.
It can't be done. I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered this subpoena. It's part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that
Kid
rocket
Tannen,
power drill
okay.
today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. If it'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Arthur McFly? I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
Shh! It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
Ok, entonces tengo que ir ahora.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Hola, señorita Strickland. Hola, señor
Don't
Corleone.
draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
Yes.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions. Not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
Ah, o sea que tú entregas sopas.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls. Or so.
Cuerpos saludables, almas.
I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
Ok. ¿Qué es la sociedad? Quédate sobrio.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
Yo sé dónde puede ser.
I know a place with the stage.
Sé un lugar donde se puede hacer.
Oh, where?
Pues donde estuvo la
The Brown residence.
residencia Brown.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please tell your friend Emmett we accept.
Muy
The
bien.
meeting isn't due to start for a little while, so that'll give our people some time to set up.
I got a book.
Oh, where?
Quiero sopa y Pepsi. Ya llegó el doc.
Hey, cue ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Sí, la sopa.
Right. Special.
Claro.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup.
Damn.
Well?
Ah, I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
Rascuacha. um,
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Could I have a bowl of soup?
You're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
no le
What
gusta.
kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with
Todo el mundo
is
es crítico.
2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried... salt?
Salt? What do you think, it's too bland? Too mild? I didn't put too much pepper in it, did I?
I just think it could use a little more salt.
No accounting for taste these days.
¿Puedes quitar las tablas?
Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second.
Decías dónde podremos encontrar.
Any ideas about how to get the hooch?
Hooch?
Alcohol, Emmett.
One might come to the conclusion that the hooch is being hidden in some of those barrels.
You're probably right, but which ones?
Now, if I could get my hands on some of those barrels, I could weigh them and compare their specific gravity.
Specific gravity? Come on, Emmett. Kids' goons aren't gonna let us do an experiment on their barrels.
Oh, I suppose you're right. We'll just have to ask the guy behind the counter.
What? Ask him if any of his barrels are filled with illegal
Tengo que llegar donde
moonshine?
agarró la...
Like real here.
Well, I imagined a modicum of subtlety would be used.
Subtlety. Right. Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with. Eureka!
Algo. ¿Y ahora dónde vas? ¿Qué haces? Oh. O sea, no querías que nadie te viera. Ok. A ver, Doc, ¿qué idea tiene?
Emmett,
Yes?
obviously this kitchen isn't the speakeasy.
Indeed. This must be some sort of front meant to cleverly and legally obfuscate the existence of a hidden establishment of ill repute. Perhaps in the basement.
Right, that might explain the elevator. We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
Okay, I've got some more ideas about your soup.
Do tell.
Let's see. Have you tried
Polvito de
a
chile.
little heat, maybe?
Why, is it getting cold?
No, I mean like chili powder. Muy caliente.
Oh, bit of a tough guy, huh? Actually, I like it spicy too, but it's gotta be edible for the common folks.
Come on, a little dash isn't gonna kill anyone.
Ah, heck. You got moxie, kid. Let's spice it up a bit, shall we?
Ok, pero lo que quiero es... Ok.
Ah, Miss Strickland. Come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tannen's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
Y le va a dar el alcohol.
I'll tell the boss you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
Edna picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all I have to do is to get it from her somehow. Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
¿Puedo
I
ayudar?
can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Yes.
Ayudar a los
So
asociados.
many good works.
Fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now, hold your horses, let's not get
Buena
crazy.
referencia.
I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions,
Yeah?
you can let me know when they're running low on soup.
Yo sé una
As a
calle.
matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh, who?
La asociación Stray Sobrio.
Society.
That's right. They'll soon be gathering at the Brown estate, and we haven't provided refreshments. I can't get over the generosity of your friend Emmett volunteering his father's house for our meeting.
Huh? Wait there!
Espere.
Michael! What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
Don't you get it? You need alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.
Why?
I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
They're sober. It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but a Pop needs his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
Ok. Que se estén quietos.
Be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes! I play my tambourine very softly.
You hear that?
Yes, but
But what?
it's still impossible.
Ok, entonces olvido.
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
We don't.
No, I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Dr. McCoy.
You will instruct the members of the society to wipe their feet before they come inside.
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much. You have such a righteous face.
Se la ligue. Guácala.
Miss Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
No, te vamos a acusar con... Dijo cochino.
Not a bad feeling about this.
Claro que sientes.
You worry too much, Emmett.
Preocupas mucho,
Now
¿no?
all we gotta do is serve that subpoena, and we're off to build your rocket drill.
And get my patent.
Yeah, your patent.
Bueno, gente, pues vamos a dejar el episodio aquí. Ya conseguimos el alcohol para que el doc cree su super taladro. Y pues, suscríbanse, espero les haya gustado, denle like. Nos vemos en el siguiente capítulo. Yo soy Eddie Hunter, esto es Acid Gamers. Adiós.